Well, hi everybody. This is a stay-at-home grandma, and I'm starting to decoupage the plates for my granddaughter, and I'll give you an update on the shoe rack. Okay. So I was informed by a very, very nice young lady that I shouldn't be buying zip ties from the dollar store, and I agree. I can't find my zip. Well, they're in the art room somewhere, but everything is packed away and then put in the cases so that I tried to. I did find the Mod Podge. I don't know where my open Mod Podge is, but hey, I have Mod Podge all over the place. So I got that. But anyway, so I took to getting glue. Okay. They're tied, but they're not tied. And so I'm using this string to hold them together. I was going to tie it anyway because I'm going to actually decoupage that because I can't. I'm extra. Okay, I'll show you the material that I'm going to use for that, and then I would try to have it here where you could see it, but I can't balance it like I can in my table in my art room. I'm in my kitchen. So I'll show you the material I'm going to use. So this is what I'm going to use to decoupage. And I have plenty of it, so. And it's got butterflies or anything like that. It's for the closet, although the closet is open concept. But I think that would be pretty. I don't want to leave it plain. But anyway, so this is the plate that I got from the dollar store. This is the napkin. I've already cut them. And I got my sponge, and this is a dry sponge. So I'm going to start to decoupage and talk to y'all. And I don't have cameras set up or anything like that, so I'm gonna take it down just a little bit. You don't have to see my face, even though I know I'm gorgeous, but you'll just have to miss this gorgeous face. And we're gonna get to work because her graduation is Saturday. And what so we're gonna do cheese and crackers and juice and water, and because it's just a light, light kind of situation. But I'm still gonna get some fruit. I think cheese and fruit go together. Actually, cheese, fruit, and dip. But I'm not gonna do all that because my granddaughter said to me, and I'm gonna stab myself with the scissors. Okay, did you all see that? My granddaughter said to me, she does not want me to work like that because she knows that her brothers and stuff are coming. So they're going to go out to dinner, and then they're going to have dinner here probably Sunday before they all go home. So I guess that's enough work for me. Okay, you know what? That's how you do it. They don't want you to get in it. Now, just in case, you all know that I'm having work done, even though I'm in the house and stuff like that. They're still doing work on it. So, but I'm here. And I have a lot of work to do in my house because I was doing work in my house when the fire started. So, okay. So I'll lay this down in layers. Now, this part right here, I actually learned this from the DIY store because I did it all together. I never actually got many lumps or anything like that, but there's always a better way to do it. And she does it really good. Brandy is her name, and I'll have to get it and put it in the description box later, but you got to watch. She's funny as heck. So what I was doing this weekend was watching a lot of YouTube channels and stuff like that. And I'm gonna, I'm coming back slow. You know why. If you don't, well, it's because we had a fire and we were displaced. Beautiful home though. So if we want to go back to some of my YouTube and look at the kitchen and stuff, I kind of miss the kitchen, and then again I don't because it was really big. But it didn't have the room that this one has. It didn't have the closet space and everything that this one had. But I'm coming back and doing my thing and realizing that I've got a lot of work to do. So like I said, workmen are going to be coming in and out, but we're not going to let that bother us. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? What's up? But I have to get this done. I put this on the wrong side. Oh, well. I'm not going to be able to take it off, so I'll leave it like that. In fact, I'll do one on like the white side and then one on the star side. How you doing, Tiffany? Hope your day is going good. Mine was laundry. It's Monday. So it's laundry, bed, all that. Well, I washed all my blankets. I wash my blankets and stuff once a month. So it's not been real hot here. That's why I have this on. And I don't have the air conditioner on. So that's good. Okay, so that's the first side. So I'm going to do it kind of differently this one because oh yeah, I know. I figure you were at work. Don't bang that down that hard. Told you. I gotta take this one second. Yes, John. Hello. That's okay. Mm. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. That's fine. I'll see you when you get here. All right. Bye bye. Hey, Mama, how are you? What's up? I had to take that. That was the contractor. So, like I said, it's going to be busy in here, but we're going to go through this because I have to finish this. Because, like I said, she graduates. That's the last one of my grandchildren. That's out of high school. When my oldest granddaughter is 38 years old, but she has children. She has two girls, and one is now 15, and the little one graduated from elementary school. She's going to middle school next year. So time flies when you're having fun. But she spent 3 days with me. No, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. She spent 3 nights and 4 days with me. I think that's right. And we had a good time. We had a very good time. Yeah, I rejoined you because my card was compromised, so I'm sure that you saw that. So I had to take down everything and start all over again with the bank and everything. That's a pain in the neck. So I'm doing, because I did it backwards. So I'm doing one side one way and one side the other way. So anyhow, this month I'm gonna kind of go with setting up a schedule. But I figured since I'm doing this, I might as well come on and talk to you while I'm doing it. Oh, did you get my Cashapp wellness? Because I've sent it to you, and I haven't looked at anything. I've been busy trying to get this house organized. Because I can't stand my house. So the living room is upstairs now. So that's pretty much done. They're putting the shutters up. Let me see how that looks on the other side. That's nice. It's different. So I'm gonna have I meant to tell you all the other day, but I'm gonna have like a question and answer type of a situation, and I'll probably do that. Come on live and just talk and everything. I know how to, do review or something like that. Just review me or whatever. I haven't done that in a long time. I'm trying to separate this. It happens to not that always that easy. You got to be very careful with them because you will rip them. Hey, I bring it. How you doing? I bring it. Did I think I did yours too. I rejoined you because my card was compromised. So I'm sure that I rejoined you. If I didn't, I'm going to look and see because I have the list of people that I was supposed to do. But it's just been crazy over here. And like I said, anybody at any time may walk in the door, so just bear with us. Yeah. I thought I did it last night, but it probably went through today. So, hey, Resilient Dan, how you doing? What's happening? Welcome. I'll let you see it in a minute. But I have to get these done and I have to cure and stuff before Saturday. John said he'd be right back.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to them, but John said he'd be right back. He had to go to a fire.
Fire ambulance chaser.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Gotta make it seem somehow.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I'm gonna lift this and show you as soon as I finish painting this. That shoe rack gave me a heart attack, but I finally found out how to combat it without because the zip ties weren't holding the best that they could. So I'll never use dollar store zip ties again, at least not for that. So this is it right here. So I did kind of white and kind of start. So it kind of goes in, because I put one in backwards. I'll do the other ones the other way, but it looks all right. I lost a piece of it. You gotta be real careful when you're touching this. I got one other piece, and then we'll go on to the next one. These napkins I got from Dollar Tree. And Mizzy and Dad, what you doing? But you know, I have the hardest time finding napkins. You know what I mean? I went to Hobby Lobby where everybody says they get these pretty napkins. They didn't have any. Well, I mean, they had them, but they weren't the pretty ones that the other people get. So I guess our Hobby Lobby, I don't like Hobby Lobby. I'll tell you that much right now. I think to me, Hobby Lobby is not cracked up to what at least here in Delaware. Come on, separate. You got to be careful pulling it off. And like I said, I have to figure out when I'm going to set this aside to dry until. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Everybody, this is Book. It's Book Life, Book Media Life. Say hello to everybody. It took me a while, but you know what? I've been doing this for like 10 years or more and stuff like that. And you still get bugs and stuff like that. But what you got to understand is that it's really not a mistake. You can't get decoupage perfect, okay? Decoupage is what it is. And some people, you know, they get mad and things like that. But I've learned from, like I said before, DIY, the DIY struggle. Okay, her name is Brandy. And like I said, I'll put her in the description box. She just does it, okay? She gets the wrinkles out, but then she says, sometimes things are just meant to be wrinkled. It's not supposed to be perfect like that. And I think when you think about, I've been an artist since birth, according to my mother, okay? My mother said I used to take the colors and stuff and dwiddle with them and all that other kind of stuff. I'm not a painter. I did paint years ago, but I never really liked painting. But I took things apart and put them back together again the way I saw fit. I'm going to move this, but I'm going to show it to you. So this is that. And I'm going to put this someplace where I won't, whoa, I just did something. I got to make a little. Decoupage is messy too. But I'm more into, I got a new thing going on. I'm into resin. But like I said, my art room is not set up. It won't be set up until they finish everything. Well, they did finish. They did kind of finish the bathroom down here. Um, for those of you that don't know, we had a fire, so we had to move out. So then we had to move. So when and we were in a very pretty place. I was very happy with it, but I wanted my house. So they're still working on things. So I'm they're doing my like my roof and my roof is done. We're getting ready to get solar panels, just a whole bunch of stuff. And we just said, okay, we'll just move in because partially the kitchen's okay. I got pretty much the kitchen all done except for the floor. They need to do this floor again. My bedroom is pretty well straightened out. They completely gutted the closet that my husband built, the walk-in closet. Well, we already had a closet in there, but he made it wider and everything like that. They gutted the closet and didn't put it back up again. So having said that, he put in an open concept closet in there, and I actually like it because it gives the room more room. So I'm going to put my knitting there, and I'm going to put my Rocketeer when I get it. It's in the back. I'm going to sand it and everything like that, and polish it and paint it and all that kind of stuff, and kind of distress it. I got to do my kitchen table, which I was going to do before the fire. So I have a lot to do, and I'm thankful. You know what I mean? So that's that. I am going to put that. Let me get up first because I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. I'm still having problems with my legs, but that's okay. And thank you, because this is the one that Folk Media that told me about the or BOK Media that told me about the zip ties, but I couldn't find them. I looked everywhere. Okay, and finally today I went to go get the Mod Podge, and I found them. But it's too late now because I started wrapping them. Old legs, but that's okay. That's one plate. I'm gonna let that dry. So my channel will be pretty much the same, except that we're going to do the cooking. I'll pick a cooking day. I'm going to kind of go free fall for the month of June because, like I said, I'm getting used to being back in the house and everything, and everybody's doing everything. But I'll still do my cooking, still do my Mod Podge, my Decopauging and resin and all my DIYs. But I just haven't got days down yet because there's just so much work that needs to be done still. So I think it's going to take us another maybe 2 weeks. That's just the plan. These are the ones that I got out of the Dollar Tree. I never noticed that they had writing on it before. No, they didn't. Oh, they did, I guess. No, that's okay. That's all. Okay. So, what do you all think? Do you think that we should just do cheese? Because I was going to do lunch meat and all that, and her middle sister, the middle child, says that's just too much because you're going to do dinner Sunday. And I said, but she's my grandchild. She said, well, you sent us all to Puerto Rico, and I'm like, yeah, that's true too, but you know what I mean. This is the three sisters that my daughter raised. Their father, well, the two sisters, their father died when I think Amira was 7. She's now 21. She just turned 21. Saturday, Friday, the 6th, whenever the 6th was. And so, it's on the floor. That's why I couldn't find the daggone scissors. I dropped more things in it. I don't know. So her mother moved from Boston to here to be closer to me because of me having a stroke and stuff like that. And also to help raise the 2 little ones. Their oldest sister also helped to raise them. And then they helped take care of their 2 little nieces, along with the niece's father. So, we're good. But I said all that to say, it could have gone another way, but they both graduated from high school. My middle granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter is a scientist. She graduated from Del Tech, where I used to teach at 2 years ago. I think it's been 2 years. Yeah, because my son died a month and a half before that. So yeah, 2 months before her graduation. So it's been 2 years that he's been dead. He died of stomach cancer or colored diverticulitis, but it turned into cancer. So it's not been easy, but you live through it. I miss him every day. Yeah. You know what? You know the light that you did, be okay? All right. On the tray, I'm going to actually try to find something to that because I want to do that in the center. I was going to try to do like a waterfall, but I don't have time for that because, like I said, I've been busy just trying to put the house back together. So I'm gonna when you did the light on that tray, I said, "Oh, that's it. That's it." I like that when we do things that people will, take heed and just go ahead and do it. It's not like, you do because you said anybody wants to make it. So when I make it, I'm going to bring it on and let you see it. Because I want to be able to do it. So I got to go either tomorrow or Wednesday and find, because I don't even have any pizza trays. If I do, I do, but again, they're all packed away somewhere because I have not touched my art room because they're still working in there doing things. You going down the shop?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So, I'm just vacillating from one day to the next. But I figured, like I said, again, since I was going to do it, I might as well come on and do it. And any mistakes that I make mistakes. One thing about artists, and some people don't want you to see them make mistakes, but it's very clear to me that you'll see the mistake, and then I'll tell you that I made the mistake and what to do with it. So they've even got to put in, like they didn't put, like I said, I'll tell you the whole thing after they finish. Not the workers, but, because it's crazy. And like I can run my coffee maker, but I have to do it with an extension. And that makes no sense. Because they didn't put the plug where it should be. So this is the right one this time, because the other one I put it on backwards. So they're not here right now, so at least they're not banging. Almost had it. Hey, Buddha, how you doing? Okay, so I ripped a little bit of it. And even though I'm trying to be as tender as possible, that happens. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'll show you. I ripped it like right there. I'm going to take a little bit of the white napkin. Everybody in the family is good. I'm doing good. We're back in our house. So that's a blessing in itself. So, like I said, I liked where I was. It was a beautiful house and everything. And when I was still in Delaware City, and that's where I'm going to be till the Lord calls me home. At least that's where I hope I'm going to be. You never know where you end up. And we were actually looking at a couple of houses, but in the town, and they were really beautiful. But I don't think I want to be bothered with another mortgage. You know what I mean? I really don't want to be bothered with another mortgage. Even though we could have rented this one out and stuff like that, but nah, I think I'll pass on that. It was nice looking at the house, though. I like looking at the houses. I saw one, though, that almost won me because it had a beautiful, my kitchen's nice. And I did get a new stove and a new refrigerator and a new microwave, so that was good. But it had a very nice kitchen with an island, like the one that the insurance company rented for us. But I don't know. So, okay, thank you. Mm. Now, different from because I'm doing this live. So when I finish this plate, I'm going to go off for a little while. Then when they're dry, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do. Because I'm going to put 2 coats on there of Mod Podge, maybe 3, depending upon, because the napkins are so thin, probably 3 coats. But I also have to work on this daggone shoe rack. That is not going to get me down. It's going to be pretty when I get finished with it. I think I need one more of these too. There you go. I save all this because when I make paper, I use this for paper making or paper mache. I haven't done any paper mache in a while. I think years ago when I first started out on YouTube, I did some paper mache, but I'm going to get back into that and making my own clays and stuff like that. I was watching one of the channels that I actually, like I said, watched YouTube all yesterday to catch up with everybody because I could actually sit and watch and, because people were coming by all the time at the other house and, bringing me stuff and, worried about me and really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have, you're gonna laugh. I have 2 gift cards from Michael's that I have, and they're both, one was for Christmas, one was for my birthday. And I haven't used them yet because, like I said, I have to get my art room back organized. Okay, I'll show you, Buddha. How are you? What's happening, Buddha? I'm making this. These are the plates for my granddaughter, and she's graduating Saturday. And I'm going to put these are for her. Oh, they're now called charcuterie, but it's actually a fancy word for hors d'oeuvres. And I was going to actually fancy it up with, nice things, but they want cheese and crackers, but we're still having fruit. I don't care what anybody says. At least that. Strawberries, at least strawberries and grapes maybe. But strawberries and grapes go good with cheese. At least I think they do. What do you think? But I did make strawberry tea out of fresh strawberries, lemons, and what I buy the I forget what the tea bag. There's a full tea bag about this big, about this wide. I forget what the heck the name of it is. Is it Lucerne maybe? I have to look it up. I'm looking at my little. let it sit, and it's really good. I think it's good anyway. I made peach tea out of fresh peaches. So I'll show you all that. Well, you know I make fruit tea, for those of you who come with me all the time. And but I got one for you, okay? It's jackfruit, but sweetened canned jackfruit. Don't get the bitter one. Well, you can, but it's just a pain. I had it in a Vietnamese restaurant some years ago, and asked them what it was, and they told me, and I said, okay. So I wrote it all down, and I made a smoothie out of it. I make smoothies out of it, or you can make it milkshake, whatever it is. And I use soy milk, jackfruit, okay, ice, no sugar because it's already sugared, and just put it in the blender, and it is so good. But my granddaughter, I've had mango smoothies before, but believe it or not, Wawa's, I don't know whether you all have Wawa's where you're at. Believe it or not, that Wawa smoothie, I don't know what they put in it, but it was good. Very good. So you learned something from a 11-year-old. Hi there.
They always have us doing something, don't they?
You're always doing something.
Yeah. This is your shelf.
Hmm?
But I said this is your shelf. When we come back tomorrow, I got to get the other bracket. I got 2 different size brackets because they were in the same box. So I grabbed them.
Mm.
One's long and one's short.
Okay.
I'm like, go figure. We're trying to get so much done for her.
Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm talking to Mike's like,
Like,
over there,
wait a minute. Like I told you all, okay, this is the way it is. I'm on the air right now, but this is the way it is, and they're coming in and out, so you got to get used to it. Because I'm going to miss them these two when they're gone, because I actually like them. We'll say nothing of anybody else.
Now let's try to get these hinges on, and this. We got to get the ladder up here, and we got to find a way to get the wood up here.
Can let me ask you a question about the shutters, right? Okay, because he's putting shutters up for me, and everybody, what do I paint them with?
You can just stain it. It's regular wood right now, so it's going to need like a primer on it first before
Yeah.
any paint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
I
a
put
Kills
primer.
primer.
Yeah, I can actually get kills that will also be with
the
paint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all in one. Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
because then you can draw your flowers afterwards. Or whatever
I'm not
you want
gonna.
to
I'm
do.
actually gonna put pictures of. I'm telling everybody because when I was on YouTube, I've been looking at shutters and everything like that because we were trying to figure out how to get shutters, and everything that I looked at was so expensive. It was stupid. Okay, it really was. For the windows upstairs, they wanted like $80, $90 a shutter.
Yeah.
So I said, no, we can make these. So I'm gonna actually put pictures of my grandchildren on there.
Oh, that's good.
You know, so I'm gonna decoupage them.
All right, let me get this stuff up here.
Okay.
See what else.
So you see what a day in the life is for me. But he's a good contractor. If you're anywhere in Maryland or Philadelphia or anything like that, let me know and I'll give you his number. Good contractor. Works for an idiot, but he's a good contractor. This wants to give me a hard time.
So we have to do this piece today. That right, that for you, and that for Mark. I'm gonna do this aside. Now, we didn't need frame, so this is why we're gonna use this.
Okay, so it loosened, but then it went back again.
We even got a computer on the steps. I want to take the
I got it.
chair up. in. I'm trying to see when I turn it. You can come in still. I just need you. Hold on. You got it? Okay.
So even though I was in the criminal justice department at Del Tech, they had extra curriculum stuff. So I used to teach all kinds of art there, for extra curriculum. And I taught a couple of cooking classes too. I'm thinking about, and tell me how you feel about this, okay? That's beeping. It's off the track. That's off the track. Okay. That's my chair. I'm thinking about going back. I've been thinking about this for quite some time. And I'm thinking about going back to school to get a certificate in baking at Del Tech. What do you think about it? I mean, I told her I was 76 years old. She told me that she had a 90-year-old woman just graduate last year. So I'm good. Hey, how are you? Yarns and crafts. I'm making my way back to visiting everybody again. So those of you that hung with me, through all I can't say it was bitterness because I wasn't bitter at all. It happened. We're alive. And it's an adventure for me because I stayed in the house a year, 1 month and 16 days. So I'm good.
I left the hospital sitting at 10% charge. Put it on the charge more now. When I got home and I put it on the charge, I told him I'll be back.
Hello. I told you it's like Grand Central Station in here. But it's all good company.
So I have to leave.
Okay. That's my friend Big M over here. They can't see you over there. Put your hand over there and wave. Okay. She does not want to be seen. She likes to be heard, though. So, talking about the party for my granddaughter Hadia, right? When I'm making a decoupaging the plates. So, yeah, if you can come over Friday and help. That's actually good because we're going to set up Friday, and then I'm just going to be and I was demoted from making the charcuterie board to the cheese. Well, Amira, okay, she said no, you can't do all that because you're going to probably end up making dinner for everybody Sunday. So she said that's not fair, and I think that she thinks I'm 76 years old and that I really know it. I know it, everybody. I mean, I'm 76. I turned 76 in March. Okay. I know it. I know I have some health challenges, but that doesn't stop me from doing anything. You know what I mean? But I'm still going to get some strawberries and some grapes. I don't care what she says. They don't need all that stuff. Yes, they do. What do you all think? Okay. Don't you think that if I make some different cheeses with crackers, and then she only got Ritz crackers, really? But she's 21. She just turned 21 Saturday or Sunday or whatever, sometime last weekend. Okay, what do you all think? Okay, don't you think that strawberries and grapes go along with cheeses? And then she got, yeah, yeah. Okay, and then she got juices and water. Okay. See, I saw it as a soiree playing classical music and having, rose design, cold cuts and things like that. Because I was actually going to cook for it, and the mother said, my daughter, their mother said, no, you're not, because you're going to cook Sunday. So she said, just make a charcuterie board. So my charcuterie board was radishes all cut, things that my mother and I used to do. And then when I presented it to Amira, Amira said, what? Because you're going to cook Sunday. And she said, you go all out. I said, but I like cooking. So what do you all think as an audience? Don't you think that if you're going to make something for your granddaughter or your grandchild or your godchild or your daughter or something like that, when they're graduating from high school and progressing on to other things and stuff like that, don't you want to put a boost in their arm by making their dinner or whatever, their presentation pretty? I'm still going to have the lace tablecloths. I shouldn't say no to that. I'm just saying. So this one's almost done. So you see it through there? See it?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
I knew you would. I knew that when I said that at first, you were like,
Mm-hmm.
you gave me that look like, what's she talking about? But I know my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although this daggone shoe rack right here, but I didn't wire it. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, and I'm going for it. I'm going to get the fruit Friday rather, and I'm going to put it in there and say, oh, I forgot to do. I forgot to tell me not to. My her sister is 21. So I've got to really teach them the polishing issues of having a party.
Mm-hmm. They just starting out. Leave them alone. They trying.
But at least you tried.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then they're going to have potato chips. I said, no dip? No. So hubby says, well, let's save you from doing a lot of work. I said, but I enjoy doing things for my grandchildren, especially when they're accomplishing something. And if my mother was alive, there would be no stopping that woman.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, okay, everybody listen up. My mother used to dye the bread with food coloring. Yes. And make it into little shapes and stuff like that, heart shapes. And I haven't even seen that in any place in years. And then she'd take the celery and clean it and put in cream cheese and things like that. So my mother would have gone all out. Then I said to her, what time is it? I said, what time do I have to be there? She said, well, it's 11 o'clock. Didn't you read the invite? I said, no, I'm the grandmother. I don't need an invite. She said, but I sent it in. I said, I know you text everybody, and I saw it, and I said, I didn't read it. I knew I was coming. She just looked at me yesterday. Okay, we got one more piece. This was and I will put the DIY struggle her page in the description box later on today, because like I said, she does some fantastic decoupage. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. I am going to say goodbye for a few minutes. It's nice hanging out with you all. I think it was an hour. All right, but I got to go because I've got to do a couple of things, and I've got to clean up everything because I've got to get ready for a very quick dinner. I mean, bing, bang, boom. But I love you all. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And I will be back on tomorrow so that we can finish it. Oh, you didn't think I was finished? No, I'm not. And I love you all. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Hold your family close and do something nice for yourself tonight. Love you all. Bye-bye.